everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is Steve Calloway, Steve Calloway 1 on YouTube, and we are here with my 64th iconic pairing, Moon River, with Angelina Jordan and a whole bunch of special guests. The three main ones are Audrey Hepburn, Stevie Wonder on harmonica, and Henry Mancini. There's also a complete orchestra that Henry Mancini is, I think most of you know, is like a conductor. And it seems it's Audrey and Henry. Audrey was very thankful to Henry for the score of the movie Breakfast at Tiffany's that this came from. So with all that said, let's watch Henry Mancini lead the orchestra.
Okay.
Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Old dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows and waiting round the bend. My huckleberry friend, Moon River, and me. Dear Henry, I've just seen our picture, Breakfast at Tiffany's, this time with your score. A movie without music is a little bit like an aeroplane without fuel. However beautifully the job is done, we are still on the ground and in a world of reality. Your music has lifted us all up and sent us soaring. Everything we cannot say with words or show with action, you have expressed for us. You've done this with so much imagination, fun, and beauty. You are the hippest of cats and most sensitive of composers. Thank you, dear Hank. Lots of love, Audrey.
Okay, so there's Henry Mancini. I don't know if the guy leading the orchestra is Henry Mancini or not. Maybe I don't. Maybe Henry was gone by that point, or maybe that was him at an older age. Doesn't. I don't know. Hard to tell, isn't it? Anyway, there is one thing I'd point out though. Breakfast at Tiffany's. Okay, if you've never seen the movie, you might want to take a little time some Sunday like today, and try to find it on one of the streaming channels and watch it. Just if for nothing else, for the nostalgic part of it. The other thing is, this is something I think we're missing in today's world to a certain degree. Class, elegance, sophistication, all that. Also, a certain amount of simplicity. I think that we live in times that are a little bit confusing, I think, to almost everybody. And I don't know. I think sometimes simpler is better. Just because your brain's not tied up thinking about something that you probably can't find an answer to no matter how long you think about it. But it doesn't stop you from thinking about it, right? So I think this era of the this full orchestra. Angelina's sung with a full orchestra too, but a full orchestra, a conductor, and all that kind of stuff. You don't see a lot of that anymore, and I think to me it adds to the singing. I'm sorry, I've had a terrible cough the last few days. The and the elegance of everybody dressed up in disguise, Henry Mancini in a suit, Angelina in a gown, Audrey Hepburn in a movie in a gown, pearls around her neck. It's where is that anymore? Even if I never did it, okay, at least it's nice to look at. When you used to go to the movies, you used to get entertained in a whole different way than we get entertained nowadays. Nowadays, it's special effects. I personally like the action movies, like explosions and all that kind of stuff. But, these movies were simple in regard to they had a story to tell, and they wanted to look visually appealing too, but it wasn't by use of special effects. They actually made themselves look good. Anyway, let's go ahead and watch. Speaking about looking good, let's watch Angelina. She could be a model anywhere at any time, I think. Let's watch.
Break see the world is such a light world to see, where after the sun rainbows end, waiting round and huckleberry friend. River and me.
You know, when we were at the concert, it was quite a surprise to hear her say she was going to do Moon River. Now, there's another version of this from Angelina when she was younger. Just sitting there with a microphone, a couple of Grandma Mary's paintings behind her there. Um, all elegant, just, you know, and that I almost used that one. Um, I, I don't know why I didn't. I should have. Man, no, I shouldn't have. This is good too. Angelina, no matter which one they're all great. You know, it's hard to pick sometimes. So again, I just want to stick with the elegance theme. I would rather see Angelina or any singer dressed like Angelina's dressed here than the way some of them don't dress. Okay, because they're not dressed. You know, and uh, I don't know. It just to me that elegant factor, classy. I don't know. It's just I think it. You know, I guess maybe I'm from that generation where that was. You know, when men and women went out to dinner at night, the man put on a suit and the lady put on a nice dress. You know, nowadays they wander in cut off shorts or sweatpants and flip flops and a dirty T-shirt. Down they sit to get some food. Right. The sign says no shirts, no shoes, no service. So as long as you got shirts on, don't matter what they are, or shoes, no matter what kind you got, it's okay to come in the restaurant and eat your dinner. You know, I mean, there's some restaurants where that would be perfectly fine. There's others where maybe you should dress up a little, you know. And but you know, back in the different era, people got dressed up to go pretty much anywhere. You know, you got dressed up to go to the movies, you got dressed up to go to church, you got dressed up to go to out to dinner. You know, uh, a lot of men just wore suits all the time at work and things like that too. Not the guys doing physical labor, but the guys doing you know, middle management and up. So yeah, it's a whole new world now. Is it better? Well, everybody can have their own opinion. I think, hey, I've been known to walk around looking like I'm a hobo, you know. uh, I don't. I've got 4 or 5 suits, maybe 6, I guess, maybe more than that. I rarely wear them anymore. I mean, really, if you look out of place if you wear them nowadays. Before you'd look out of place if you didn't wear them. So I guess that's just the changing times. But yeah, again, these iconic pairings, I don't do them to pick winners and losers. Audrey Hepburn, beautiful job, beautiful lady. Uh, Henry Mancini, great orchestra leader, great. I think he might have wrote the song too. I don't know. I think he's more than the conductor. I know that I think he did the Pink Panther theme, you know, that kind of thing, and some other things. And of course, Stevie Wonder was in this, and I found this surprising. I didn't know Stevie was that old. This movie goes back, I think, into the '60s maybe. And Stevie's in there playing the harmonica like a champ, man, doing a nice job. So Yeah, I think it's interesting to see. Angelina has this way of transporting us back in time. Okay, she starts singing this song. Chris, oh by the way, Chris Walker did this video of Angelina, and he had some nice comments here at the beginning about this is not a 50s jazz club. And he also said that Angelina's timeless. It's true, she's timeless. When she starts singing this kind of thing, it actually transports her and us back to the previous era that she's kind of somehow grasped what makes it that era, and she's able to impart that to us through her voice, and sometimes maybe it's by how she dresses, how she acts, what she looks like, her hairstyle, all that stuff, right? It all comes into play. uh, but I'll quit ranting and raving. I'm preaching to the choir, so you guys know what I'm talking about. I will see you on the next video. Let's wrap it up. Have a good night, good day, good morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.
Okay.
Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Old dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows and waiting round the bend. My huckleberry friend, Moon River and me. Dear Henry, I've just seen our picture. Breakfast at Tiffany's. This time with your score. A movie without music is a little bit like an aeroplane without fuel. However beautifully the job is done, we are still on the ground and in a world of reality. Your music has lifted us all up and sent us soaring. Everything we cannot say with words or show with action, you have expressed for us. You've done this with so much imagination, fun, and beauty. You are the hippest of cats and most sensitive of composers. Thank you, dear Hank. Lots of love, Audrey.
Moon river, wider than a mile, crossing you in style someday. I'll treat making you hard. Breaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the sun, rainbows and waiting round the bend. My huckleberry friend.